everyone.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Another fun day on the set. Another fun day with the Gremlins. It's awesome, right?
Yes.
How are we doing today? You have all been so patient. Thank you.
Thank you for waiting around. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you.
I know. So we are very aware that there is a sound issue going on right now with the music. So you should see these guys behind the scenes. They are working so incredibly hard, and there's a lot of pressure, right? So let's hand it to them because they are doing the best they can and trying to provide a really great show for us. So just know that with this, when it comes to the sound today, that the music is not going to play. So sad. I guess we're just going to have to break out in song, Sandra.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit country. There we go. All right, friends. So anyway, here we are. Welcome to Three Things at Three. Sandra, it's fun to have you here today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's going to be a fun day.
You're cracking me up with sporting the hats.
There's a reason behind the hat.
What's the story about that one?
Well, we're honoring our dads,
yes,
right? And my dad was very much a hat person.
Okay.
And of course, you got to notice that it's, a little high on the head and tipped to the side.
Yes.
So that's the way my dad always wore his hat.
So in honor of your dad.
Honor of my dad.
Okay, that's the cutest thing ever. You're so fun. I love that.
Oh, thank you.
All right, friends, you're watching Three Things at Three, where theme number 1 is something to make you smile. We sure hope we do that. Theme number 2 is something to learn. Theme number 3 is a daily discovery. And we're going to go to the intro. Maybe we'll have music, maybe we won't, but I want you to blast up the radio at home if you don't have it. See you here in just a minute. Let's go. All right. I'm so happy. Gail said she was humming along.
Oh, well, good. Hopefully she knows the music at this point, right?
And if not, nobody's going to know anything different.
That's exactly right.
Oh, my goodness. Too fun. So Brenda wants to know, do you know why your dad tipped his hat?
Well, probably the most reason was because it kept the sun out of his eyes.
Sure.
Okay. And, that's the way they just wore him. And he
was
also...
It wasn't necessarily a fashion statement.
No,
it was more of like, I need this, right?
Exactly. And he didn't have any hair on top of his head. So he tipped it to make sure that the sun didn't hit. To get the sunburn the top of his head.
Yeah, you go. Oh, too funny. Yeah. I love that. All right. Well, today and all this week, we have been honoring our dads. And it's been so fun and enjoyable for all of us to be able to get a little more insight into your growing up and you sharing pictures of your fathers. It's been really sweet. And so we are going to do that today, but we also have a couple other guests with us today. So let's turn the camera on over because we have a new guy friend in the house. So we've got both Fern and Robbie here. So, you really can't have Sandra without Fern and Fern without Sandra. It's kind of like the dynamic duo, right?
And my dad put his hat down low and then he popped it up to the top.
You guys are the cutest. I love it.
And it had to be mesh in the back. So it's always a trucker hat. So.
There you go. I love it. All right. And Mr. Robbie, how you doing?
Yeah. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be here.
So for those of you, someone says, we know Robbie. Yeah.
Robbie's been on a couple of times before.
Yes.
So
Been
yeah.
around the block.
Yeah. There you go. Robbie, you're without us for a time because you're off to college down south, but you're here for the summer, and we love having you back because tell us what you're doing here at Girlfriends this summer.
This summer, I'm actually working as a marketing intern, and I've loved it.
Yeah.
Last year, I worked in the warehouse, and this year, went over to the office area.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, we all love you, and you're doing some great things in our marketing department. So
Thank you.
We're glad to have you. And for those who may not know, is it okay if I just spill it?
It's the elephant in the room.
It's the elephant in the room. If you're wondering, Robbie looks a little familiar. It's because he is also Kimberbell, Kim's son.
Yeah.
Her favorite son, right?
Favorite son. I'm the baby. I mean, come on.
Exactly. So
And then I got my second mom here.
Oh, I love that. Okay. All the heart eyes for Robbie right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let's see him.
And Robbie always has a tendency to bring a smile to your face. He's got this great personality and so fun to work with. So it was really fun. When he was at the warehouse, I really enjoyed working with him.
Yeah.
I miss it.
Oh, we're glad to have you, Robbie. We're going to learn a little bit more about you today. But before we do, let's take a closer look at someone special that you wanted to talk about.
Okay. The first picture I think that we've got here is a picture of my dad. And as you can see, his hat is a little on the tippy side. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a picture of my dad. It was actually his birthday yesterday also. So that's been really special for me.
And it was your birthday as well. So you shared a birthday?
The date, we're 2 days. Mine's the 11th and his is the 12th.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay.
So that's really nice. And then the next picture that we have here is a picture of my husband. He is an amazing father and a great, awesome grandfather. As you can see, those are my triplets that we have. And that's Papa on his motorcycle.
Oh my goodness.
So he likes to share that. So
I love it. That's so cute. He is
really
such
special.
He's a great man and a fun grandpa, great husband.
Yeah.
That's
my grandkids love him to pieces. So
that's wonderful. Okay. And then Miss Fern, who do you have to tell us about today?
I think the first picture is my dad, and he served in the Korean War. So that's a picture of him back in the day.
Look at those eyes.
Recently got to go visit him. He's 89. Back in New York, and learned a little bit more about his Army days. And then my sweet hubby, he's the man that got me on a motorcycle and can't get me off. And he'll smuggle a quilt into Alaska for my daughter that they wouldn't let us take it off the cruise ship. So he smuggled it. He wrapped up, put on a coat. He looked like he gained 60 pounds and walked off the boat.
Why wouldn't they let you take a quilt off of the cruise ship?
You can't. Alaska state won't allow cruise ships to leave anything in Alaska. And anything they do is incinerated.
Really?
That's so interesting.
Something about cruise ships in other countries or states.
Well, we just said this out loud to a lot of people. No.
They can't prove anything.
Said and done now.
They can't prove anything.
They can do.
But he stops at all the quilt shops for me on our bike trips, and
Okay, this is the thing. So Fern just gets home from this amazing cruise to Alaska. I'm like, how was it? She's like, it's all right, But she said if she had her choice between being on a cruise ship or riding the motorcycle, tell them what you said.
Like the hour and a half ride up here was awesome.
Yeah,
I take a bike ride. Yeah, I love.
Goodness.
I love the freedom of being on a bike.
Yeah,
and I have all the control.
Yeah,
might have a little bit more to do with that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Okay, well, Fern, we're glad you are back from your trip, and you look so nice and refreshed and all the things. But I'm going to go ahead and excuse you because you're going to head over to the machine and get ready because she is going to teach Robbie a few things today at the machine, and I'll join you over there in just a minute. Okay. So let's go ahead and let Fern out. Let her out. How does that sound? We're letting her loose. All right.
We're letting her go.
That's right. But I think we need to have Robbie take a turn and you tell us a little bit about a special man in your life.
All right, on.
Because you're not a dad yet.
Not yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a father, but
No.
you have a father.
I do have a father.
An amazing one.
An
So
amazing
tell us
one.
about this guy.
So this picture up here is me and my 3 siblings and my dad, of course. And we're up hiking. And I'm on the back. I look kind of rough, but having a great time nonetheless.
So cute.
And then this picture is me and him. We went to New York about a year ago, and we went to the super cool museum and got that awesome picture.
That is a great picture. I love that.
Cherish them, Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cherish
for
those
sure.
pictures. Keep a hold of them.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. What would you say is the best thing about your dad?
Oh, what couldn't you say?
I know, right?
But I'd say just the best is just hanging out with him
Mm-hmm.
and just spending quality time.
Yeah, you guys have been doing that quite a bit lately with just
Yeah.
taking up fly fishing, right?
Yeah, we just picked up fly fishing as a hobby, me, him, and then my brother-in-law does it too. And
Uh-huh.
we go up at least once a week, as much as we
Wow.
can after work, and go and
Where's been your favorite place so far in Utah to go fly fishing?
well, we haven't done it much, but just around here in Logan, there's so many great spots
Yeah.
and beautiful outdoors. So
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
everywhere.
Especially this time of year.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool that you guys are doing it together, sharing
Mhm.
that hobby. I
Yeah.
love
That's
that.
awesome. That's really good.
Okay,
Fun.
Robbie, are you ready for this? Now,
no.
the pressure's on because all week long, we have been asking our guy friends, tell us your best dad joke. And I know the pressure's on, man, but we've had some good ones. Monday was Steve's, Tuesdays was Todd's, yesterday was Mike.
Okay.
And now, Robbie, you're the last one. You got to pull in clutch.
All right.
Okay.
Well, excuse me. I'm not the greatest because not a father. And I wasn't too great at Spanish class in high school, but there was once a Spanish magician and he said he could disappear on the count of 3. So he goes, 1, 2, poof, left without a trace.
Okay, that's
I
good.
know. Let's hear it. Come on.
I have to say that was a good one
I-
there, Robbie.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Left
can beat
without
out
a
Mike's
trace.
yesterday with the Twix.
You know, maybe he, you know,
He kind
Maybe he
of paid to win. Kind of bought the win.
he kind of bought the win, right?
I
But maybe,
know.
but Gail says you win.
Hey, Gail, I appreciate it.
Okay,
Oh.
left without a trace.
Left without a trace.
I like that.
Yeah.
Any other ones off the top of your head?
What do you get when you put your hand in a blender?
What do you get when you put your hand into a blender? That doesn't sound good.
A handshake.
Oh. Okay, Robbie,
Let's hear
you're
it.
on a
Come
roll.
on.
That's great.
Let's
Come
hear
on.
it.
Oh,
You're on the
Robbie
roll.
wins. Yep. That's
You're
what I'm
on the
talking
roll.
about. Everybody here. Everybody can know.
No, you can't.
job.
You can't count her. She's your grandma.
Oh. Not
Damn.
fair.
Grandma Pam's on. All right. Okay,
Good
that
job.
was
Nice.
good, Robbie. Well,
Thanks.
Nice.
too much fun. So, Robbie, I know that you do at home.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
your mom
dear.
is kind of the queen of embroidery, right?
Yep.
Machine embroidery, and you've picked up a few things about machine embroidery
Here and there, yeah.
right?
I know the ropes.
You know those a little. Well, have you ever embroidered onto a tie?
I've not done that.
Okay, well, we're about to teach you how this is done. Fern's going to walk you through it, and then I'm going to walk you through the machine. So,
Mhm.
you ready to do that?
I'm ready.
All
Let's go.
right, let's head on over to the sewing space and move into theme number 2. Hey, Miss Fern. Are you ready for
I was
this?
here, yeah.
Okay.
Well, right
All right,
on.
we're going to do ties, Robbie.
Well, we got ties, but I mean, dad jokes. I got one more that we got to do.
Yes.
All right.
What?
So put it around your neck.
Serious?
Yep. I'm
Pretend
being
like you're
serious
gonna
right
tie it.
now. And just do it
Okay.
simple.
Oh,
Just
I
like
don't,
one
I
of
don't know
these.
how to do a
Just
tie.
flip it
these.
over.
Oh, you don't need to. Just twist
Yeah.
it like a little,
Obviously,
like you're tying your shoes, Kris. Come on.
You can tie your shoe.
All right,
Okay,
and then
okay,
take
all right.
the end and start rolling it
ready?
up.
Roll.
Roll, 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 roll.
Okay.
All the way up. Come on,
Queen.
slowpoke.
I think we need to stand for this part.
Do we need to stand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All
we
right.
can see who wins.
All
Okay,
right.
ready?
So on the count of 3. 1, 2,
go.
3. I think it was a tie. Come on. I can keep going all
my
day.
gosh.
I can keep going all day.
Wow. Okay. Well,
That was awesome.
I think it was a tie. I'm gonna have to remember that one. That was good.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
too funny. I love that.
all week, Cokes. All day.
All day.
I'm not committing to all week.
Okay.
All right. Oh my gosh, that's funny, Robbie. All right, ties. We're getting back to
Ties.
ties. There you go.
We have a bunch of ties.
Okay.
So I embroidered on some ties and just went to the discount store, picked up some ties for a couple bucks.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't go in and get your dad's favorite tie or ask him, find one to practice on first.
Okay.
But very simple. Just there's a little stitch on the back of a tie that you just unpick, and then you can pull the tie open.
Okay.
And then
so is that
opens it up.
Do embroidery? Do
Yeah.
You have to do that, or
If you,
is it a nice to?
it's nice to.
Okay.
If you don't, you'll have the back of the embroidery on the back of the tie. So it's a pretty easy step. And then to stitch it up, you can glue it, you can stitch it. Depends on who you have to answer to. Sandra.
There you go. That's a good way to put it.
So super easy. So get your tie, unstitch it, and then kind of decide on your design and where you want to put it.
All right.
on your tie.
So is there a special stabilizer we need to be using for this?
Definitely a stabilizer. You want your tie to stick to your stabilizer, so a sticky back tearaway is going to
Okay.
be best.
Do you know what this technique is called, Robbie?
I think it's called floating, right?
Whoa!
Come
that
on.
is
I said I knew the
nice.
ropes. I said I knew the ropes.
I think he may have had some people in his
Yeah.
ear before he came. You think?
Yeah, my mom gave me a run through before I got on.
Did you know what we were doing today?
Yeah, she's briefing me.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't
Awesome.
disappoint.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is a great way, William said, to monogram the ties.
Yeah.
So you can definitely do that.
Yeah. Another way, to mark your tie just real quickly, is I don't like to use an iron away pen,
Yeah.
a fusible or a fusion pen, or
Mhm.
because you never know if
Fusion
it's going to
pen.
come off.
Mm-hmm.
So the little chalk liner is a good way to go,
Good idea.
or just happen to have some Kimberbow
Hey.
tape.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, easy to just tape it on and then tear it back off when you're
Okay.
done.
Okay.
So, but I've got the sticky back tearaway in the hoop, and to score it, what
Yeah.
would you use?
You have me stumped on that
Oh,
one.
yes.
Oh, geez. What do you use?
So I just used a seam ripper,
Okay.
and I just did a diagonal, and I went ahead and started it for you so you can tear that off.
Oh, like a
very
sticker.
It's very
Ooh.
satisfying.
Here,
Go
we'll
ahead.
do it on right here.
Yeah, so you're revealing the sticky side.
Yep,
Oh, geez. I'm a mess.
This
you
is
did great.
really nice.
That's great.
Because can you imagine trying to hoop a tie without that?
So it's impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Just flat out impossible.
Yeah. So nice.
And with sticky back, if you're doing several ties, you can put a design up here or your initials.
Oh,
And you can do several ties in one.
nice.
In one
'Cause-
hooping.
Yes, because I like to streamline stuff.
Yeah.
And
Mhm,
if I'm doing handkerchiefs, initials on my husband's handkerchiefs,
yeah.
I'll get 12 on a paper or in a hoop
Oh, yeah.
and just sit them down and just
There we
run through them
go.
all. They're done quickly.
That's
genius.
a really great way
So-
to be a little more efficient.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
I just like to do things fast.
Just like the motorcycle.
That's right. That's right. So, I think we have a design, or should we
Yeah,
just
I
go
was
ahead and
gonna
put it on
pull
here?
something up.
You know
Go
what,
ahead
Robbie,
and,
let's
Oh,
go ahead and
geez.
do this. Just
Somewhere.
pull
Alright, so
that
I
out.
opened it up.
You can put it anywhere on there because we have a special
Oh.
machine So
Like that?
just like that.
Right on.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's over to the machine.
So, right. Do you know how to get this into that machine?
Well, you got to open the gate
Good job.
Open
He
the
knows
garage
terms
door.
and everything.
and then slide it right in. Got
Almost.
almost. There we go.
All right.
And then you put that down and we're ready to go.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at my screen here on the machine, if we can. I am working today on the Babylock Solaris machine. And one of the things that I love about this machine is the fact that it has a built-in projector into this. That's incredible. And if you've never seen this, you're going to be blown away. So, because the fact that you can actually see the image of your design onto the project, you're ensured to have perfect placement. So let's go ahead, Robbie. I'm going to come here. I was looking through some designs earlier and thought, you know what? This gecko would be kind of fun on a tie, right?
Hey, I like it with the green.
So we look at that. And the finish size on this is just under 3 inches by 2 inches. And I could measure my tie and so forth. And I go, okay, yeah, I like that. And I would go ahead and hit embroidery. But if I'm not exactly sure where that gecko is going to go, then what I can do is, do you see this little cone up here?
Yep.
This is your IQ Visionary projector.
Ooh.
And when I hit that, you're going to take a look at
Whoa.
right in front of you. Oh, it's not even shown you yet.
Oh,
Look
there
at
we
that.
go.
Can you believe it?
How about that?
And so I can move this around and see the light showing in different areas.
Jeez Louise.
So I can look at this gecko and go, you know what? I think I want to go a little bit bigger. So I go ahead, hit OK, right?
Yep.
And I'm going to return back to my edit menu. Come up to edit, do size, and I want it to be much bigger than what I originally had it. So I'm around 4.5 by 2.5, right?
Right on.
So I went ahead and did that, hit OK, but let's take a look at our tie and see, is the design going to fit? So you go ahead right here and hit embroidery.
Okay, so I'm hitting embroidery.
And then hit
And
the
then the
IQ
cone.
Visionary projector. Let's take a look and see what happens.
Letting it think.
Yeah, it's got to think for just a second.
I don't blame it.
Okay,
It's got
now
a good
look at
job.
this. So this little projector is smaller than what we want. But if I just move my finger up here on the screen,
Oh, it will show you where it's
now I
at.
can see everywhere where it's at.
Nice.
Now am I in this area that I want to be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. But let's say you didn't have, Fern was putting the tie on and maybe she had gotten it a little crooked just on accident. I mean, it happens, right?
Every time.
It totally happens. That's okay, because you can rotate the design.
Right.
You can have it go exactly where you want it to go. But let's say that I like the size of it, but maybe I want that gecko to be turned another, 10 degrees to the left.
Oh,
So
wow.
let's take a look at my screen up here. And right up on the machine screen, there we go. And see how I can just do some very minor adjustments so that it goes exactly the direction that I want it to go.
Nice.
All right, now let's go ahead and I have it on that side. I'm going to hit OK. And what do you think I want to do in order to see that on the tie?
You want to click go?
Not yet.
No, the cone?
Yeah, that cone.
The IQ Visionary symbol. Projector.
Exactly.
He's good.
You're so good.
He's good.
Oh, geez. Am I doing it?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah. And then let's take a close look. You're going to be amazed.
Hey.
What? Okay, now come on. If you're watching at home, tell me in the comments, what do you think? Because that's pretty incredible,
Yes,
right?
That takes all the guesswork out of,
Exactly.
all the frustration out of it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Sure.
And so if I am just wanting a design to go exactly over a certain area of the fabric, or, right next to the pocket, but not going over the pocket, it's pretty impossible to try and figure that out
Oh yeah.
without some technology like this,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is an amazing feature. You're absolutely right, Tammy. And it is so fun. Let's see. Would you have the gecko point down?
I feel like it
Yeah,
would be
we
running
could.
down my belly.
It would.
I'd rather it run up on my shoulder.
There you go. Well,
at
you know
all.
what, William, just for you, let's go ahead and take a look at my screen again, because I'm going to change this around.
And look how easy that was.
So simple. Now, just for you, William, there you go. It's now facing down. It's ready to go
Move
down
your light down a little
her,
Down your
her
leg.
belly.
Yeah.
But you can see here on the screen exactly where it's going to go.
Mm.
So that is so cool. What do you
I did.
think, Robbie?
I think it's sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty fun, huh?
I think I know
That's
where his
crazy.
money is going for his summer job.
Hey, got my girlfriend money.
All right, Robbie. So I think we've got it situated where we want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want it to go right side up again?
This is going to be your tie. So where do you,
Oh, I like right side up.
Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna,
like crawling up to say hi to me.
oh, it's there you go.
So you gotta go to the cone.
Okay, not quite yet.
Oh,
I want to
geez.
go to the edit menu and rotate. And let me go ahead and rotate this back.
Yep.
Okay, do you like that?
I like that one.
Okay, so we're going to hit okay and embroidery. Now, if you want to do a double check, let's go ahead and
Hey, let's double check it. I mean, come on, why not?
let's make sure. All right. And
Oh,
good side
come
to
on.
side.
side to side. I mean, I can move this
Oh.
over
Get the holes.
and see exactly where it's at. Now,
Oh,
now I'm ready to embroider.
I
You
think
to
you're
do
ready
it?
to embroider. I think we are ready to
I
embroider.
think you are, man. So go for it. What do we have to do?
All right, so we gotta press the foot,
Yeah, put down.
and then green means go, right?
Absolutely.
Right on.
There we go. And then
Oh,
we'll watch it stitch out some magic here. And
blows my mind every time.
isn't that
Every time,
incredible?
Like, yeah.
Blown away. Too much fun. Now, I want to let people know there's been a lot of questions about a lot of buzz building right now
Oh, yeah.
about the brand new machine coming out from Baby Lock
That's
this
right.
at the end of the
That's
summer,
right.
right?
Yep.
Aren't you intrigued? Like, how could it be better than the Solaris?
I know. What's left?
It's got to cook dinner,
Make
right?
And something I like.
Exactly. That's right. But I have a feeling just from the little teaser videos, I don't know. I have not heard personally what those changes are. But one of the things that I see happening is I bet it's going to have a bigger light screen.
Because
That's my guess.
like that's kind of the only thing here that you can't see is the whole.
You couldn't see the whole
lizard.
thing at one time.
But yeah,
Where right now you can see it in chunks, right? But you have to move the light around.
which is so difficult.
I know. Oh,
Say.
heaven forbid I have to move the light around, right? But I don't know. I just got a feeling from some of their teasers that we may have actually a bigger projector, which would be super fun.
That would be
That'd be handy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I'm just
like,
gonna say it.
is it going to be like for your bigger hoops?
I hope so.
Or yeah,
Wouldn't that be fun?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that would be incredible technology.
You would never have
Right.
to worry about matching anything up like on a table runner or
Right. It'd be amazing.
multi
I don't know. If you're interested in one of those
Yeah.
machines, Baby Lock is running this promotion right now where you can call your dealer and put a $500 deposit down.
Oh.
It's fully refundable if you decide to change your mind once it comes out. But if you put $500 down, your Baby Lock's going to send you like a gift bag of some fun things, I think.
Of course they are.
But of course they are, yeah.
Yeah.
But you're guaranteed to be the first to
Oh, wow.
get in on that new machine. Of course, we don't know what the price is. We don't know anything. That's all
Don't
Baby
know
Lock
what
has
it's
told
gonna
us.
do.
But we've
Don't know the
already had
hoops.
some people call and say, I want to put my $500 down because I want the very best. And
Yeah.
when it comes out, it's going to be ready for you.
Hey,
Right?
there you go.
What do you
You
think
want it?
about that?
I think I need to put in a word in with my mother.
I think you're gonna need one.
Not me.
I
think she's gonna
think,
need
you know,
one.
your mom has one of these machines.
I know, and I've never learned this technique before.
Ooh.
What kind of mother is she?
What kind of mother is she? Terrible. No, she's not terrible.
No, she's not at all. So fun. So you can see how cool this is, that this little gecko is stitching out on the tie.
It's like
Can you
magic in your
imagine
home.
going into your mom's closet and getting one of her nice scarves and like putting geckos all over it.
Oh, my mom
so
would
young.
be pissed.
Yeah. You
Would be-
can't say that word. Oh, speaking of your mom, look who's in the audience today.
What?
And we've got the Kimber fella
Got the
in
Kimber
the house.
fella? What?
Hi, guys. Oh, that's too
No,
funny. I
my
love
mom won't be the forbidden word, but
that. Yeah, thank you.
she wouldn't be happy. She probably wouldn't like it.
No.
Or maybe she would love it.
I think
I don't
she'd
know.
love it.
Hey, William says maybe that she can pass her machine down to you when she upgrades.
there
Hey,
you go.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
going to argue.
I love it. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to not be able to stitch out the whole thing right now.
Oh.
We'll finish it afterwards. and
I'll
you
get
can take it
after.
home.
Absolutely, because Fern wanted to make sure. In fact, Fern made sure that all the men here had their favorite tie. And would you grab those?
Should we rapid fire some?
Yeah, let's rapid fire some of these ones that she brought in to show off. Okay, Fern, tell us a little bit about these.
So this was just #1 dad. So this is just the font from my machine.
Yeah.
Super easy. Don't need anything special.
Okay.
And Sandra, I undid it and I sewed it on and I sewed it back up. It looks beautiful from the back.
Mhm.
So
Nice job, Fern.
quick logo just at the bottom of the tie. This is from one of the, oh goodness, I did a balloon because my daughter lives in Albuquerque
Oh, yeah.
and we go down for hot air balloons. But this is what I showed Sandra and she's like, oh no, you have to unpick that.
Only friends tell
And-
you.
And it
you
was
know,
like,
which
I
is
wouldn't
great.
have thought of that. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that Sandra keeps me on track.
That's right.
A quick little stitch heart from
Did
So
you do that
Delightful.
Oh, you
This is
still
from
do
a
that
mug
on the
rug.
embroidery machine.
Yes.
But for those of
Oh,
you
you know
who
I don't
embroider,
hand.
for those who do hand embroider,
They could do it so easily. and
absolutely,
without the machine.
yeah.
And I heard from Robbie that skinny ties are in.
Hey,
So
There's a big deal right
these
now.
are from
Just
the
saying.
80s,
Mhm.
actually Jeans West, back in the day at
Hey.
Valley Fair Mall in West Valley. So
Oh my gosh, that's a blast from the
There you
that
go.
was
past.
a very big
Okay.
blast from the past.
And then that's the
And
last
then
one.
just
another more.
Quick
then.
initial, just super
Lots of
easy.
fun
And that
ideas.
one right there.
Mm-hmm.
This was something I just Googled tie monograms
Okay.
and nothing on the front, but look, it had it on the back.
Oh,
So-
nice. Yeah.
Maybe that special tie.
Maybe you could
you could
do a
do it
little
on the
love
inside.
note or something. Like it's your
Oh.
little secret love note on the back,
Well,
keeping it close to
today's
your
my anniversary,
belly.
so I will make up something for RA and give
There
it to
you
her.
go.
That's a
Hey.
secret love note. I did find out that now they're like actually putting pictures back here for-
Oh, really?
That's
for
kind of
their
a fun
man.
idea,
Yeah,
right?
to put a picture on the back
Yeah,
too.
Sure.
That's
do
really
it.
good.
Yeah.
I don't think we can embroider it, but
Well, you kind of could if you
Well,
had palette software.
that's right.
You could. Mhm.
I,
That would be kind of fun.
that would be really cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
Palette software.
so,
Who
Just
knew?
have
so
things
many
to do.
different ideas you could do, right? So, well, thanks,
Yeah,
Fern,
super
so much
easy,
for
quick.
sharing those ties with us. That was really fun. And I know, there's lots of you out there who machine embroider. There may be some who don't machine embroider, but regardless, we hope you were able to be intrigued by something that just makes you go, wow, that is
Yeah.
cool technology,
And
right?
on your sewing machine, if you don't have an embroidery machine, your
Mhm.
sewing machine, most sewing machines have lettering.
Yeah, they
Mm.
do.
So you can
Mhm.
still do it on your sewing machine.
Absolutely.
So
But it's so fun to
Yeah.
take a look at it this way. All right, Mr. Robbie, thank
Right
you
on.
so much for hanging out with us
Yeah,
today. It's
had a
been
good
fun.
one. Thank
It's
you.
been so fun. You need to come and do it again.
I do.
Will you?
I do.
Okay, promise.
Mhm.
Do you really have to go back to school in the fall?
Uh,
Okay, yeah,
I
I
guess.
better, be good with that.
Yeah.
I wanna say
I've
it's
got your mom and dad
overrated.
here. So. All right, thanks, Robbie.
Yep.
All right, Fern and I are going to head back over to the couches to visit with Sandra and tell you a little bit more about some new things to discover. Let's go. All right, what do you
That
think?
was amazing. That was awesome. You guys did a great job. That machine is incredible, isn't it?
It really is.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
You know, if you pop something out of the hoop and you need to put something back in the right place, that definitely would be a benefit for it.
You're
So
not kidding. That's for sure.
I could definitely put that to use. That's for sure.
It makes you want to pop something.
Exactly.
Just to see what it would be like, right?
Yeah.
just gotta play with this.
Exactly. So no,
Too
that was
funny.
awesome.
Yeah. Thanks so
It's
much,
amazing.
Fern. That was pretty fun. So, as for something to discover, one thing we discovered was that today is Happy Sewing Machine Day.
Yes, it is.
Right? And
Yeah.
how perfect is it that on Sewing Machine Day that we have a sewing machine to give away tonight?
Yes, you do.
But before we
Amazing.
talk about that, Sandra discovered a really cool quote that we
Yeah.
wanted to bring up on the screen.
I was just kind of scrolling the other day and I came across this and I thought, you know, that is so true for me. This is so true for me. So
Mhm.
this is what it says. It says, did you know that quilting improves your memory? Touching fabric calms you down. Sewing boosts your mood. Being creative increases your focus. Quilting can actually make you happy.
Wow.
And I thought, you know,
That's
that is
huge.
so true. There's
Yeah.
times when I haven't been in my sewing room for maybe a couple of days, sometimes over a week,
Sure.
and I get a little ornery. And sometimes my husband
can't
says,
imagine
you
for
know, Sandra, maybe you better spend some time in that room right there.
It's your timeout space.
Is he trying to get rid of you or no? He's being sincere.
yeah,
because he knows how much joy it
because
brings
he
you.
knows what it means to me to
Yeah.
be in there, to spend time in there, and to create.
Mhm.
And how many times when you walk into the fabric store, into the quilt store,
Mhm.
and the first thing you do is you run your hands
Mhm.
down the
Mhm.
fabric
Oh, yeah.
bolts.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
it definitely helps
Yeah.
increase your.
A lot
it
of
makes
you
you
are
a little bit more
agreeing.
happy, so.
Susan definitely agrees. And Kathy said, I love all those things, Sandra, as
yeah.
well.
I just think it's.
And Tammy
I-
wants that quote up in her sewing room.
I tell
think
you,
that's a
I
great
think we
one.
all need to just digitize
Yeah.
it and put it up there,
There we go.
and put it in our room.
It
So I
really
think
does make
it's-
us happy.
It
So,
does.
Send it to our family members.
Yeah.
It's like, this is why I'm so happy.
Yes,
exactly.
exactly. I love that.
So yeah,
So
that just hit me, and I'm like, I got to have that.
Happy Sewing Machine Day,
Love it.
folks.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, I love that discovery, Sandra.
Yeah, it was good. I like it.
Some of those things that makes you go, yeah, that's very true. All right. Well, I hope you'll join us here in just a short little while because we are on for another swig night. Yay! And Robbie, would you mind bringing the machine over to us so that we can show it off real quick? We're going to have Robbie come over because just by attending swig night tonight, you don't even have to make a purchase. But just by being on, commenting, and sharing, you have a chance to win. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Right here. There we go. All right. It's the HQ 310 stitch machine, courtesy from our friends at Handy Quilter. We thought that was very generous of them.
That's awesome.
And again, just by liking, sharing, and commenting, you have a chance to win.
So HQ is not just a long arm.
No, I mean
They have
they
sewing
don't
machines
have
also.
they don't have a full lineup
Line.
of sewing machines, but they do have several.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah,
So,
but that was news to me. I mean,
Yeah.
I've known it for a while, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's news to me. I just
Yeah.
thought, that's awesome that they have sewing machines along with long
mhm,
arm machines. So that's awesome.
definitely.
And
So
it is a
don't
great
miss out.
little machine to sew on. We
Yes.
had them at the store and would sew on
Uh-huh.
them, and it's a fun little
Right.
machine.
This is
Just
great.
a good.
Great travel
stitching,
machine.
great travel, yeah.
for sure. So definitely join us for that. That is at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So here in just a short bit. And I'll have Rebecca with me, and
Yep.
she's the expert.
Yes, she is.
Let me tell you, she knows all things long arm. Holy smokes.
she's
So
really good.
definitely join us for that. Todd, of course, will be here. So,
If
know,
have
when he's
questions
around.
thrown out
Yeah.
to her, yeah.
When he's around, we've got good deals, all the things. So
Awesome.
definitely join us for that. And let's see, is there anything else we need to?
We do
mention?
have one more time one last chance for you to do Day at the Spa.
Yes.
That is an absolutely incredible event from Kimberbell, and it's so fun, and you learn so much. So we're doing that
Tell
again
us the
on
date again.
June 28th. So you still have time to sign up for that, and we can get your kit sent out to you right quickly, actually. And we can get that out for you, and you can join us for a day at the spa.
So fun. And
It
you
is fun.
two do a wonderful job at presenting those events.
It's fun.
It is.
Everyone seems to have a great time. They learn lots of new tips from you both.
So a little silly.
A little silly, kind of fun, right? So, Heidi said Sandra and Fern are great teachers.
Oh, well, thank you.
And then speaking of Kimberbell, we've also don't want you to miss out on Kimberbell Day.
That's exactly right.
So that is a national holiday.
National holiday. We looked it up.
We did. It is. They actually have it registered as a national holiday now.
It is.
Kimberbell Day is July 27th this year. It's a Saturday. And if you haven't signed up for Kimberbell Day, you're going to do that through kimberbell.com to get your free download, which is adorable.
And you get entered in. I've done it.
Yeah,
I've even got my t-shirt.
Oh, nice.
And you can enter in for a drawing for a sewing machine there also.
Yeah.
There's an embroidery machine.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. Yeah.
I got to play
very,
on that
very
machine,
lucky. Yeah.
and,
Pretty cool.
So Kimberbell Day coming up on the 27th of July. What a fun time that will be.
And of course, if you're here local, we'd love for you to join us for Kimberbell 2-day event, which is the 26th and 27th. First day, fiesta. Second day, siesta. We are going to have a party.
Yes,
for
we
sure.
are. We are.
Filled with a piñata. And you never know what's going to be in that piñata.
Nice.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
there
fun.
might be some fun goodies in there that's not
awesome.
just
I have
candy.
a feeling Kim will be at our party.
I wish. I so wish. No, she's got to carry the party for the country.
That's right.
That's exactly right.
But we'll have fun nonetheless. And of course, we'll bring her, the virtual video on there as well. So anyway, join us for that. Friends, it's great to be with you. I hope you learned something new today and maybe were inspired. And thank you both for being on with me today.
It's been fun.
Fun. Loved it.
So much fun.
All right. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And we hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.